The question then, at least the way I've come to see it, isn't so much how can I accelerate the rebirth to get out of this restructuring, this middle transitional liminal place, which is difficult to be in, but rather to what degree will I participate in the reorganization fully in a way that's grounded, receptive, embodied, where for even a few moments, I can replace that deep longing for relief and release with that of curiosity, faith, trust in some deeper intelligence that's moving within me, the inner guide or ally. Especially in times of uncertainty and transition, which is very much the times we're living in, the tendency is to rush to the rebirth, to scramble back into the known in an attempt to save or to redeem, or heal, to hold on to that which is dying, that which longs to transform and find its way into a whole new level of wholeness and illumination. It's so natural to resist falling apart and our desire and need to keep it all together. But it's only in the conscious, compassionate, embodied tending to the falling away, to what's falling away, holding and grieving that rebirth can come into being in a way that's embodied, transformative, whole. And for that archetypal process and cycle to complete itself. I think one way of speaking about this aspect of the path is through the image and the myth of the wounded healer, which is, in my experience, its own unique mandala of experience and an experiential atmosphere or an inner world, where our wounding isn't seen as evidence that something has gone wrong. Our sensitivities, as some failure on our part, but as a luminous, clear manifestation and expression of the path itself, where our deepest vulnerabilities and eccentricities and sensitivities and inner sore places are not obstacles to our awakening, but portals of initiation. And so all of this unlived experience within us, the unfelt grief, sadness, and shame, as well, of course, as the unrealized joy, peace, and states of natural being, that causeless joy of just being itself, all of these have their own longing to be known, to be felt, and to be integrated, and to come back home into the larger ecology of what we are by way of our individual consciousness, by way of this body, this nervous system, which is ultimately non-separate from the totality, from the divine ground.